I wouldn't call it chat, but there is something that can function as such. Shit. I mean, not really. I don't know. I don't understand this stuff. Everybody could go to the
It
Twitch
says
chat.
live. It says live right there.
Yeah, well, the problem is I mistakenly thought the Q&A thing was just their cute word for chat. But in actuality, it is actually just like a literal Q&A thing where people can submit questions.
Was that Twitter or Twitch?
This is like the Google thing. If everybody goes to twitch.tv fast karate, they can chat / fast karate. They can chat there. This is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah.
Well,
So they say that there's a broadcast thing, but it doesn't support chat?
yeah, I should have just said that in the first place.
So it's
I mean, there's a
twitch.tv.
group chat, but it appears to be only for participants. I don't even
Well, I
know if
think that's because this is really designed as not. But I guess it's a broadcast. Like, we're broadcasting this.
Well, I've seen people use this and have chats. Maybe they have their own chat set up. I don't know if people can see that link besides me and Joel.
Did you try just putting the link out there on Twitter and seeing if people can get at it?
Sure, I'll do it that way too.
I don't know if this. I'm just actually going to close that. Well, maybe not.
For future reference, I don't know. I feel like the delayed nature of it is a real boner killer.
What
So
the delay of what?
that like we're like a minute or two behind what is actually happening on the TV when the broadcast is all said and done.
Oh wow, that
It
is
might be
lame.
easier just to have an event like the day after when it's streaming,
Oh yeah, yeah. That might make more
even
sense.
though it wouldn't be day and date.
Welcome to the chat room.
Yeah, it's the worst. I mean, I'll keep relaying the comments from YouTube if they show up.
Dude, that's amazing. Twitch is now broadcasting an ad in my ear. I'm closing it. Screw you, Twitch. You can't get any of the money from me. Run to the tree. The tree is your friend, Audrey.
Kiss the tree.
Tell the tree that you love it.
Snuggle up to
Oh
the
my
tree.
gosh.
Smooch it.
Just moving her way through worse places to set up a computer lab.
Yeah. Jack, I found this great big pile of mud. I'm going to set up camp.
There's some ants. I'm going to use them to ferry the data packets back and forth between here and an endpoint. Whoa, this is some straight up video game stuff for reals.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, I'll play this Splinter Cell level. Oh man, people are burning on Google Hangouts like crazy.
What do you mean?
Starting with Wayne goes, Google Hangouts needs to be hung out.
Oh,
JJ
snap.
replies, hang it up, Hangouts. Sasquatulus says, the real fast karate stream starts here. Oh no, there goes my first antenna glitch of the night. This is
Are you sure that wasn't just artifacting on Chloe's screen? They're
maybe.
breaking the
Yeah,
fourth wall.
I can't tell. Yeah, that is straight up. That's me and Grotz playing Splinter Cell right there. Except one of us shoots like a second too early.
I thought, was it 3 then go or go on 3? I don't remember.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's exactly the joke I was gonna make.
1, 2,
Oh
pink,
jeez!
no!
Oh jeez! Oh jeez!
And then you just go full auto and spray the building.
Yeah.
Are we reloading? We're 15 minutes into the mission. I need the achievements.
Yeah. I'm going for a no spotted run. I'm ghosting it.
Yo, good thing none of these guys are like checking in on their phones.
I'm also curious about when they were talking to the Shaved Walrus. He was like, speeding it up ain't gonna be good. No sense attracting attention. Did they say that they couldn't call the customs?
No, it's the idea is that a ship is scheduled to leave the harbor at a certain time. If it wants to leave at a different time, the inspectors might actually come. Because the
Yeah,
idea is that they're not going to inspect the cargo.
but the CIA can't be like, hey, British equivalent of the Coast Guard.
Uh-oh.
Well, when you're in an wealthy Arbark was like, that dude gave his men 2 seconds to respond. He was like, with Jack Bauer, 2 seconds is already one too many seconds. They should just have him be calling in like constantly. Hey, I'm okay. Haven't got sniped yet.
Yeah, I'm just checking in. I haven't been violently murdered.
They should just like roll an armoire out in front of Audrey. Like push a cabinet.
Just incrementally, like slower and slower, just creeps up. Every time the guy blinks, the arm is like
Refrigerator.
closer. Just kind of like, what?
That's one way to do it. I guess, sure.
Oh man, they're lighting up the window.
Yeah.
Make it hot. Did they hit him? Oh my gosh!
It's a headshot.
Yo, I hope somebody was recording that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm sending this to my kids.
Total internet stream. A cat's butt is on it. Hi, Kentaro. Look at that sassy tail wag.
You know I make this look good.
Jack was going himself, but right now he's in trouble and he really needs your help. He's trying to stop this war.
Hey,
Wait, did you turn the microphone at the screen or something? It just got a lot louder.
No, it shouldn't have unless it decided to take my other mic. No, nothing should have changed.
No, that's fine. I'll ignore it.
I'll more aggressively keep it pointed away.
Dude, I wonder if I go to the SD channel, if that's going to be faster. Let me try that. I'll do it at the next commercial break.
Passion Tentacle was like, I thought Femjack was toast for a second. That would have broken my little heart. Somebody on the forums, or somebody commented and was like, they got a panel at SDCC. 24 is not going anywhere anytime soon.
No, there's tons of stuff at the San Diego Comic-Con. Like, how long did Firefly have a panel at the San
That's
Diego
true.
Comic-Con? It's just because people will show up to see these people. And they want to sell DVDs.
Uh-oh.
Is Aubrey hit? She's totally hit. I knew it! I knew it!
Oh, man. Jack's just going to suck air through his teeth. Very disappointed in you, Mini Jack.
That was the worst, like, seriously?
Oh, the single tear.
Oh my gosh. This is so sad.
Thank God it's just Audrey.
Was she like
Mini
tearing
Jack lives to
tissues
fight
out of a
another
tissue
day.
pack? What's going on here?
Yes, it's like, no, I got it. They're falling apart in my hands. I've had these in my purse for like 3 months.
No, she's had it.
That was a lot of hard work for not a lot of result.
That also doesn't look like that lethal of a gunshot wound. Like, only one of her lungs would really be messed up.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the bullet.
Oh, Mini Jack. Tell Jack.
Well, now she can truly be Mini Jack because she's had a Jack Bauer love interest die in her arms.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Jack knew that Audrey was going to die. That's why he sent Mini Jack to get her.
Yeah. He was like, now your baptism in blood
Yeah.
for someone else's. Oh, silent clock.
How does it feel
You know
to have
it's for
one of Jack Bauer's former lovers die?
And that's how you know
your
that human beings only use 10% of their brain. Not true. I don't know if you get the same commercials as me, but
I do. At least these.
yeah.
Yeah, the other, like, supposedly 100% of my brain is dedicated to, like, making sure my blood pumps
How about
and
the other
moving.
90% of my brain is dedicated to red velvet cake? Dave's
I have
like,
no
can the
idea.
real 24 possibly live up to the imaginary 24 in my head? I submit that it cannot. I believe in a platonic 24 ideal. Yeah,
That's
dudes.
probably better.
Anybody who's working this absurd workaround, uh, just pop out the chat, and then it won't drive you crazy like it did me for the first couple minutes. I'm pretty much a fan of how Audrey got shot in the tummy and was like good enough to stay standing for like 30 seconds to have one of those, oh my gosh, I just got shot.
Realization.
Yeah, but then immediately died right after that.
Yeah, like how much blood came out of that Russian dude's
Yeah.
neck before he got taken out? Audrey's like, she barely, it looks like a red wine stain on her blouse, and she's gone. You know, she was just giving up, Dave. That's really what that was.
Yeah,
She was like, I can't live in a world where Jack doesn't just, ravage me nightly.
she knew Jack Bauer had a dual lung fetish. She was like, he'll never love a woman with just one lung.
Are you incomplete? I can't love you, but I'm still mad at Shang and want revenge.
Ah, then it was all worth it.
Jack, I'll just get a transplant.
Yeah, shoot her to the top of the list. There's some dying Polish girl somewhere.
That's
that
the
doesn't
next
deserve
episode
to
of 24. Yeah, it's Jack thwarting the transplant system to get
Just
her
like
along.
the most recent Game of Thrones. They're like, we got some chimera blood we're going to put in his body, bring him back.
Dude, these iPhone commercials get weirder and weirder. Like, you're using your phone for this crap? Like, there's a kid, like, brushing his teeth, and it's like, oh, the phone will help him do this.
Oh, like the timing thing?
No, like, just the fact that you're already in the room with your children, and you need your phone to help you get them to brush your teeth.
Hey, man, offload as much of that stuff as you can to the cloud. Keep you into the day-to-day.
That's right. Or even like the mom doing math with her son. I guess maybe if that's a rare thing, but it's also like, no, that kid would be so resentful and would never do that with her. Like, you're not even here, Mom.
Hash and Tentacle said, this is the first time I've ever seen Dave and Joel in the flesh. It's not what I was expecting. And Sasquatchos replied, no, they do not look like Kenshiro.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit, it's back.
I'm totally ripped.
Don't make me lift my shirt. You will not like what you see.
I'll explode this Philly shirt off of my body. Except it'll be more like Hart. Dude, that's the best baby cosplay. I'm copywriting this, but I'm totally gonna dress Hannah up like Hart. Like in the next month or so.
Right, when she gets the perfect amount of chub.
Just draw a mustache on her. That guy's only a colonel?
Yeah. All the generals pieced out because they had ice cream stains on their pants.
Shouldn't he at least be an admiral? Uh-oh. Mumbles is talking to other Mumbles. Mini Mumbles. Oh, he just found out Audrey's dead.
Oh. Don't tell Jack. He's either going to lose the will to fight or gain the will to fight. Damn, Belchak.
Can you imagine Jack and...
Cobras.
Yeah, just like tell Jack that Audrey is dead. Belchak and Jack just like destroy the entire ship by hand. Like they drop their rifles, take out 2 wrenches, and just go to work.
Why would you? It's probably good. There was another guy who decided it was a really good idea to walk out and get shot by like 50 people. That's how much he loved Shang Tsung or feared him.
Do you have any idea what's about to happen? There's no way you can prove Shang is alive because Jack Bauer's going to throw him into the sun which right now is on the opposite side of the planet. He's just gonna
Yeah,
put some
he's gonna
like
hook it.
English
Bank shot off the moon. Uh-oh. Is he gonna put it in his mouth?
The
Solid
gun?
snake moment.
Or I thought you were talking about the phone. I thought he was gonna take a bite out of his
Yeah.
phone.
Arr. No, Jack, that's a Windows phone.
Jack, no, don't eat the messenger.
He knows that Belchak is in trouble. Yep. This was all part of the plan. It's like, remember that time where I don't
Oh
remember
my god,
exactly
he
the
was thinking of killing
circumstance.
himself, wasn't he?
Yeah. I don't remember the circumstance, but Nina was standing there and he like shot bullets in the wall, like around the frame of her body. He's like, rage.
Dude, did that guy just run out around the corner and just get shot?
Everybody said Kobe.
Kobe! Count it!
Just threw it. That's just like Wolfenstein. Throwing random kitchen knives into people.
Oh my
Belchak's
gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah! That just happened on my
Oh
screen.
no.
Don't worry, Dave. Here, I'll give you the narrative. Belchak is looking menacing. They're a bunch of terrified Chinese men.
Really?
He's gonna knife this dude.
That knife
Oh
guy
my god!
needed
Goal!
2 bullets in the chest.
That's how you get the real points.
And then he was gonna
It's
punch
in
him
the
with
paint, Dave. Are you serious? Like Kung Fu?
yeah.
Oh, nope.
I think he
You know
was
what
ready to
Kung Fu
kung
doesn't
fu
beat?
until
Are
Shang
you-
Tsung disabused him of the notion with a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. He's trying to cool his hot heart with a fire extinguisher, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's gonna break his at least 2 limbs. You should have stayed hidden like a rat.
Don't they just need like a picture of Shang Tsung, alive or dead?
It's gonna be Jack. Elegant Shank like holding him. I got
Yeah.
you. Hey, look at this guy. Look
Looking
at
at Bernice with the
this guy.
sunglasses on.
He's like drawing penises on his face. Today's date.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's alive. He's unconscious right now. Because I hit him in the head with a bottle of Jaeger. Give me the Chinese premiere.
Yeah.
This is me putting my balls on Shang Tsi's
I mean-
face.
Yeah. It's like the facial recognition scan is not working, Jack. Your penis is covering 3/4 of his face. He's like, oh, only 3/4?
You're being
I'm
modest.
fully aroused by the. Oh, he's... Jack, that's a samurai sword.
Why wouldn't you just be streaming this to the Chinese?
The whole time. So the whole thing is like, he's got crazy scars on his face from like.
Are they gonna watch Jack? Wait, are they gonna watch Jack behead this dude?
They were like, cut the camera.
They seriously said cut the cameras?
Oh man. They've really. This is violence.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
This is not the 20th.
Oh! It
It's not right.
would have been better if he like circled around and hit him from behind in like grand samurai fashion.
Yeah.
Like had that flourish. It actually just confirms that Shang-Chi is alive. It confirms 0 else.
Yeah. Especially now that Jack just cut his head off. They're gonna like be like, you'll have to deliver him to us, and they're like, which part?
This is actually kind of anticlimactic. I'm just putting that out there.
Well, they got 15 minutes. Something's gonna happen. Unless the rest of it is just Jack sitting with his hands in his lap being like, well, I'm pretty sad now. We're here back out. Yeah, talk to
Oh, snap.
He just laughs. Well, good thing I have Alzheimer's.
I don't even remember I have a daughter.
Wait, the episode's just supposed to skip ahead 12 hours?
He's gonna have a stroke.
Yeah. President dead, Audrey's dad. Look at that babyface colonel in the back being like, that's not my president. I hope the twist is, we made another season.
I don't understand. Like, I get that your daughter dying would be a traumatic event, but you're the president of the United States.
You saying a man can't faint?
No, I'm saying that like that dude has dealt with some really crazy traumatic situations.
Like being locked in a steam room with his daughter. Oh, well, she was definitely taken now, Jack. Look at this tiny bit of blood on the floor. Before it was just a knocked over chair.
What is going on? Everyone in this episode is Kim. They're all Kims, Dave. He's surrounded by Kims. Why can't anybody keep themselves from getting kidnapped or harassed by wild animals?
Fucking Kim for just 1 second. Uh-oh. Another 12 episodes. Or time skip. 12 hours
Just
later.
gonna jump to Jack beating the crap out of somebody with a sack of doorknobs.
Bored individuals like, I can't believe Belchek is still alive. I didn't really understand what he was doing with that guy pointing the gun at him who was holding the lever. I think I got distracted for a second. And he was like, hey, no more holding that lever.
Seriously, you cannot cliffhanger this. Don't you do it.
Oh, Wealthy Arbark says this episode is from 10 p.m. to 11 a.m.
Are they making another tornado movie?
I mean, is it? This isn't a 2-hour episode, is it?
No, the TV listing wasn't 2 hours.
Wealthy Arbark
They're making another tornado movie.
Yeah. Okay, Wealthy Arbark says commercial, who has Chloe? Who's left? Marwan's ghost possessed her.
Oh, that looks ridiculous.
Passion Tentacle says, I hope it's Tony.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, there's not many people left unless it's the generals.
It's actually resurrected David Palmer.
Yeah. He's like, I'm back.
Shadow President Palmer.
My hand's all scarred from the poison. I got shot in the neck. But I'm still alive. Oh, this would be the perfect time to read Keith Allison's email. He sent us a crucial email on the subject.
Okay.
24. Hopefully I can read it quick enough. Mute on the Universe 24 exists in. Friend of the show, Keith Allison. He just sort of tallies up what happened in the world. So I made a brief tally. An American president has been poisoned. That same president was later assassinated. Another American president committed treason and was kicked out of office, Nixon style. Not one, but two nuclear weapons have been detonated by terrorists on American soil, one of them killing the head of the country's anti-terrorism organization. Multiple members of the country's top counterterrorism unit have been exposed as themselves being terrorists. The headquarters of said counterterrorism unit has been flooded with poison gas on one occasion and blown up on another. The daughter of the President of the United States was kidnapped and tortured by Chinese secret police. Wembley has been blown up. That's just topped off my head.
Oh, are you
serious? With one conclusion, 24 is a post-apocalyptic series. That explains Kevin Bacon's suburban LA survivalist and the many X months / years later that, if added up, put the current season sometime in the 2020s. The final scene of the season will be Jack Bauer listening to frantic radio reports of nuclear war breaking out between the U.S. and China. He will walk out of a ruined diner where he will see Chloe, just wearing the same shit as now, waiting for him in a stripped-down dune buggy. So this is it. This is really it, Jack. The end. No, Jack says in his breathless whisper mumble as he puts on a pair of sunglasses. It's only the beginning. As the dune buddy rides off into the desert, cue the countdown clock. 03, 02, 01, 00, cut to black.
That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Jack is also wearing a duster. I'm just saying that right now.
He pulls it off the coat rack as he goes.
I think he pulls it off a dead body.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He just there's some guy like laying face down in apple pie. Dave, a commercial just suggested that perhaps something is revealed on the Blu-ray that's not available on broadcast. I hope that is not the case. That would be the most BS thing ever.
Okay. That would be. I have the commercials muted. Eddie American says in the calling it now, the extra 11 hours would be an airport trip back to the States. Yeah, or 12 hours later.
I think it's just Jack watching the 10-hour loop of the saxophone from Careless Whisper. Just looking at a picture of Audrey. No, Audrey, I loved you.
Fieldwork is not an exact science. There's no way you could have known that Chang had a second.
Fieldwork is not an exact science.
Listen, I know this better than anyone because I'm wrong about everything.
The only thing you've been right about is how wrong you were. Chloe is the final bad guy. Zombie Curtis. What if Chloe has Chloe? Bill Buchanan was never resurrected, so I figured he'd do. That's Spagnuster said that.
No, dude, it's not Bill Buchanan.
Marwan,
Did
and
Tony
then
Almeida get murdered? Did he actually die, or did he just vanish?
No, they got him in custody at the end of the episode.
Oh, this is
He was
totally
gonna kill
Tony
the-
Almeida.
He was going to kill the object of his revenge, and then they stopped him, and he was like, "Jack, I'll never forgive you." Is it Mark?
She's turning in her stuff.
So, Mark, been a bad day for you, huh? Gonna get a little worse. Can get worse before it gets better.
Military transport will take you back to the States.
Wow, Mark, that's a shitty day. Your wife dies, and you get arrested for treason.
Yeah.
President of Holding Air Force One is Mr. Baker.
Spackner said, Bill/Curtis double shadow CTU. We're deep undercover.
They're not even
From the ashes
CTU.
of the original shadow CTU.
They just hand him a card that has two intertwined white and black snakes. We're the we're the counterterrorism organization formerly known as Shadow CTU. Is Audrey getting a state funeral? Is that what I'm being led to believe?
Probably.
I guess she was a member of the cabinet, but
I mean, he's borderline smiling. Is he not? Maybe it's the Alzheimer's. Maybe he doesn't know whose funeral
yeah, he does
he's
look a little
attending.
chilled out.
Sitting in my office, looking at a picture on my desk of a beautiful woman. I kept staring at it. It's been on my desk since my first day in office. I knew that woman. I couldn't think of her name. 10 seconds, 15 seconds go by, and then poof, pops into my head. It was Audrey.
Oh my gosh. Is this the saddest ending of anything ever?
I don't remember anything that happens today.
I called it.
I don't remember anything that
He is smiling.
I don't remember that I had a brother that died such a horrible fashion.
He kidnapped Chloe. You're my new daughter, Clobo.
I don't know, writers of 24. That's some self-pitying garbage. I think he would still be really sad that his daughter was dead, even though he knew he wouldn't remember it. You're still
Yeah,
remembering it now.
He seems to have come to peace with it.
Yeah, no,
Very
it's okay.
quickly.
3 years from now, I'll be,
MVP.
a mush-brained invalid just sitting in a chair somewhere. Basically, I'm using this
Jack
opportunity.
Human.
The death of my daughter is really an opportunity for me to mourn my own decline.
Yeah. Well, I am the greatest man on earth. Outside London. Was me and Jack going to kill Benjamin Bratt once and for all? Just like the day is done. Now your day is done. Live another day? Not for you.
Dude, this is gonna be Garbaggio if there's some kind of hidden trailer or something on the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Tentacle says he doesn't remember how to cry. Well, the aardvark corroborate or agreeing with the, oh no, so sad for him. He says, hey, President Audrey's dad, maybe don't talk during President Audrey's dad's daughter's funeral procession. Useless bag saying, just going to follow Mark around with the tuba playing the losing horn from Price is Right.
That's funny.
Why is Belichick now rocking like an AK?
Dude,
He's got to
that's the
represent.
music of his people.
Yeah. I'm just saying they had all that like commando suppressed shit.
It's probably just because he never cared about any of that stuff. Belichick's like, why do we have to do this quietly?
Yeah.
We can just burn down whole village. Belichick, this is London.
So are
Stop
these the
threatening to burn down
Russians?
villages. Who is this guy? Is he a Russian?
Yeah, that's what I assume.
Dude, they better resolve this immediately. And the
Like-
resolution
like
better be
killing
like a
all the
rocket
guys?
hitting that helicopter.
Yeah. Mini Jack standing up on a rooftop with an RPG.
Oh, Jack is giving himself up to the Russians.
Yeah.
Chloe, you dirtbag.
Well, she doesn't want this. Jackie, don't have to do this.
Right about what you said. I'll be my best friend.
About my best friend. About my best friend. Now take this C4 in my palm. Throw it at the helicopter. Hasta lasagna.
Dude, I can't believe all of 24 is the, comitatus of Jack and Chloe. That's what it's supposed to culminate with.
Yeah.
Like, really?
We were always together, Chloe.
Man, this just like seals that fact that you're always supposed to hate Chloe. You were always supposed to hate Chloe.
Yeah.
Because she made Jack turn himself into the Russians. Just punch him.
All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here. He just embraces him.
Belichick, light him up. Do it.
Yeah.
Just kill everybody.
Dut, 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 dut.
Are you serious? Dude, there aren't that many tortures on Earth, and Moscow is just a shitty place.
Yeah. It's like, it's quite cold. And you're not dressed appropriately.
It has the highest per capita housing cost in the world.
That can't possibly be true.
No, well, I don't think it's true, but Moscow is an extremely expensive city.
Really?
Yeah, no
That's
lie, dude.
crazy.
It's like top 10.
That's crazy. I had no idea. That's true. Jack was going to commit suicide anyway. That's what the artwork said.
blow up a hand grenade on the helicopter once they drive away.
Yeah.
This is why, and then it like flashes, this is why I'm hot.
It says live another day. It just crosses out the live. All right, here we go. This probably sounds like shit. But
Oh, man. You can't pretend.
I don't even know what's happening now. I haven't
No,
seen a
just-
lot of commercials these days.
It doesn't matter. These guys aren't really cops. And
I
it's a
wasn't
joke about
ready
not being
for it.
cops.
The ShopRite Can commercial came on while we were setting up. I was just like, this shit still exists, huh?
Yes.
The bored individual said, is the Blu-ray special just Tony rolling up and headshotting these guys? Wayne01 said it's a beach episode.
I don't understand why they felt it was necessary for Jack to get turned into the Russians.
Yeah. They were like, we got to close out that arc, bro.
What arc? Like
The
China
arc
doesn't
where
want
he
Jack
gets
back?
tortured. Yeah, that's true. They're like, China's like, nah, we're cool. That was mostly Shang Tsung's thing. We're pretty much over it. We
Also-
forgot that he killed a... Didn't he
Do you
kill
think this was
somebody in,
all...
like, the cabinet?
I feel like this was just a double blind. Like the Russians were playing Shang Tsung the whole time just to get Jack. Like
Yeah.
they did not care about the device or war with China. They were just willing to take it that far because they knew that's what it took to make Jack Bauer vulnerable.
Seems reasonable. So,
That's
Oh,
24.
so is there going to be any sort of postscript, or were you just going straight into the news?
I think it's just straight into the news, dude. Or as
I
in
wanted
your case,
something.
Morrissey.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I turned off my TV.
Well, I
Maybe
guess it just saying Imagine Television. Come on, like, how about a... Wait, here we go.
Wait, something's happening? Let me turn the TV back on.
No, I think this is a different TV show.
Is
Jack
it a different-
Bauer's body was found on the beach. No, just kidding. This is a completely different TV show.
Oh,
That's why it's weird. I don't know what this is.
is
I
that the
don't
one
keep
where
track
Doctor
of
Who
TV.
is a detective? Wasn't that guy one of the Doctor Who's? I don't know anything about
I-
Doctor Who.
Sure?
But I don't know. I'm actually
That's-
really ticked off that Jack got screwed in the end. I think that that's weird. Like, why does Jack have to keep endlessly sacrificing himself in this way?
It's a man's path, Joel. It's a man's path to some Dunkin' Donuts. To wantonly put yourself in danger for no reason. Because Chloe didn't know how to lock the door.
Or just not get kidnapped? Like, why does this keep happening?
Why didn't she have a gun?
Yeah, why didn't Chloe have a gun? That is an excellent question, Dave. She was sitting facing the door.
Yeah. Somebody just opens the door, she just unloads.
And like,
Nobody
why would they
kidnapped
even? Why would they arrange a hostage exchange if they knew that it was only Jack and Belchek? Wouldn't they have had like a fight on the boat? Just get him then?
Yeah.
Because
They should've just-
I mean,
that's
kidnapping
what
Chloe's not even a
Belichick
sure thing.
was. Yeah. He's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Did you see what I did to her in the first episode of this season? Where I was like, hey, Chloe, we're best friends, right? Do you have somewhere to hide out that I can follow you to find your terrorist cell?
Maybe they just saw that whole
We're
meat
not
cleaver
actually friends.
and they were just like, nope, I want no part. He threw that meat cleaver into the hardest part of that guy's chest to crack, and
yeah,
it
and it
went through
right
like
through.
his clavicle and his rib cage. I mean, that would have hurt, and he would have gotten cut. But I think that dude would have technically still been in action.
Yeah. Thank God you weren't a surgeon, Jack. Because
That's
you just put that cleaver through that guy's lung.
It just keeps on getting repeated. It's all a flashback. Thank God you weren't a surgeon, Jack. And he stabs that dude in the throat.
Just repeating, just in his head. Thank God you weren't a surgeon. A
And
surgeon.
then finally, like when he gets to
Eating
Shang,
braces.
after he cuts off Shang's head, he starts bursts into hysterical laughter. He's like, I finally get it.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
When I cut
understand
people, they
now.
don't live. They don't. None of these guys are gonna live.
And it hurts and stuff.
Oh,
Jack Bauer was the first child born just completely devoid of empathy. It's like he has no discernible emotions.
thank God he's on our side. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah.
Can you
For
imagine if he were a terrorist? Margot Al-Harazi would look total Bush League. Jack probably would have found a way to sink the entire island of Great Britain into the ocean. I don't even know if that's what that island is named, but that would have been his plan.
Yeah, might catch some heat for that. It's not called the island of Great Britain, Joel. It's called the island of Great Worcestershire. If you want to have some fun, somebody in the chat the other night linked the Scottish Wikipedia. Just try and read it.
Oh, there
try
is
and
a
parse
Scottish.
the words.
Wait, let's do that. Since there's nothing on right now, let's do
look up
that for the last couple of seconds.
They call them patties.
So what is it? Wikipedia.sc or something?
It's like, yeah, sco.wikipedia.com, I think. Or org, I guess.
Do they have a Welsh version? I feel like that would be even funnier.
Yeah. Ooh. My internet.
Who is a
Pooping the bed.
famous American architect from the early 20th century?
I know.
Presented all kinds of big.
I think the moving around of like
Is this just a joke? Like, I feel like this isn't actually a language. It's just making fun of Scottish people.
there was some suspicion that it was a joke.
His colorful personal life often made headlines, most notably for the 1914 fire and murders at his Taliesin studio, already well kent during his lifetime. Well, well kent is a Scottish phrase, but I feel like they probably just parsed it so that would change well known. Because this isn't another language, it's just English that sounds funny. Right? Because, like,
Yeah.
Wright was recognized in 1991 by the American Institute of Architects as the greatest American architect of all time. Yeah, they're just making fun of Scottish people. This is just a script that translates on the fly,
Yeah.
or it takes the
It's
text
all
and
just an elaborate
moves with it.
plug-in. All right, they're interviewing like a beverage store owner now in Jersey.
It's time to turn off the TV.
Yeah.
It's time to shut it down. 24.
If we
God,
do
we will
something like
miss
this
you.
again, we'll do it better next time.
Can there even be anything? I feel like 24 was the only reason to do anything like this.
Another 24.
That would be pretty awesome, actually.
It's not over.
They just need to
He's
do
gotta-
the 24 and show Jack escaping. Like, the next 24 should be 24 hours of Jack executing his Russian escape plan.
Yeah.
That would be
digging through a
cool.
wall with a spoon. They didn't let him have a spoon. He had to use
No.
his toenail.
I want him to be digging through the wall with the, lower jaw of the guard he just murdered.
Sure. He could have taken the keys off his belt, but,
I don't even understand. Like, that whole Russian thing is so dumb. Like,
yeah.
nobody in Russia would give a crap about Jack Bauer.
Yeah. It's just not. I mean, they're like, Jack Bauer, that was like 6 years ago. Have you heard about
How many
Ukraine?
people have we murdered since then? Yeah, like, we're actively subverting a government here, guys. Nobody cares about Jack Bauer.
There's some pencil pusher somewhere that really wants. They're like, I just got to close out this Jack Bauer file.
Yeah, that's the last vestige of Soviet bureaucracy, is the vendetta guy.
Passion Tentacle says there's a season of JoJo's going on right now. Please watch it.
Well, we can watch it, but that's definitely not like a live thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know, if we
But
do a
he-
live broadcast at the end of all weird shows.
Yeah, but the people have been requesting a JoJo's podcast, so that may be next
Oh,
on the
we'll
docket.
return to it. I mean, they finally got to Stans. I've been
Yeah,
languishing in
You've been
bubble-
salivating for this.
bubble hell respiration forever.
Oh, don't worry, there's still some of that to be had.
The problem is nothing's going to be as good as the OVA. Like, he's never going to
Yeah.
shout Darby. It's just not going to be the same.
I'm a few episodes behind, so I don't know. Maybe they've even gotten to that point already.
I haven't watched any of the current seasons of JoJo.
Just get ready for an orangutan to spy on a girl in the shower. And that's how
Is
you
it
know
a
it's
man and an orangutan shoot?
Nope. It's just an orangutan.
That's weird.
And she's like 16. In case that needed to be said.
That's Japan.
All right.
It's not like she's
Yeah.
she's a 16-year-old who's really a 4,000-year-old fairy dragon
Yeah.
transformed into that body.
Behold my true form. It's a 12-year-old girl.
The power.
Yeah. I'm now a 7th grader. Blowing my mind with this shit.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, Internet. Later.